I have never seen this number of dead birds.
Jen Gibson has lived on this property near Grand Coulee for almost 15 years. The self-proclaimed bird geek waits each spring for the snow geese to return. But this year, things didn't go as usual.
They settled in the field, this field here, another field further north, and everything seemed fine. They're loud. They're fun to watch. They're lovely birds. And then when they left and the snow started to melt, it became clear that there was some that didn't make it. I would say at least a dozen, if not more.
And Gibson's property wasn't the only one seeing dead birds dotting the fields. It was clear the issue was widespread in the area.
You know, we would see the flocks. You could see them off the highway. You could see them around Grand Coulee. And then, once they'd left, you could see that there were some that didn't make it.
Avian flu is being blamed for the deaths, specifically the H5N1 subtype. It's highly contagious among wild birds. Wildlife experts say the virus is common, but not like this.
But this particular strain has caused more significant mortality, and we've seen a much broader breadth of species impacted than we have with previous strains.
Since late March, the Ministry of Environment has received more than 300 reports of dead or sick birds. Another 100 are considered presumptive positive cases, and most are found between Regina and Moose Jaw.
In that region, the birds are stopping over along their migration route, and that's where you're seeing the very large flocks of birds.
And while only Snow and Ross's geese were targeted at first, the virus is now spreading.
We are also getting quite a few reports in raptor species, so hawks, eagles, great horned owls, also scavenging birds, so crows, ravens, and magpies, and we suspect these birds are likely feeding on infected waterfowl carcasses.
If you notice any sick or dead birds, the province is encouraging you to report it to the Wildlife Health Tracker app. And unless the birds pose a risk to pets or kids, you're encouraged to leave the birds where they are to decompose naturally. Fiona Odlum, CBC News, Regina.